We still do 7 NUFC Matters show a week for free. But if you want to help support NUFC Matters, then there are a few ways of doing it. Hit the like button on each live broadcast and video. This helps the channel grow. Hit the subscribe button and select the all notifications bell so you don't miss a single show. If you want to help us financially, then you can join the channel using this button with the membership starting at $1.99 a month. Or you can drop us a donation in the chat using a super sticker. We're also looking for sponsors. If you'd like your brand advertised on the flyers for the show and featured during the ad break, then email John at nufcmatters.com to arrange today. Welcome along to Rock and Rob's album review. Hi, Rob. How are you?
Really good, Steve. How's things in the Northeast?
All good, mate. All good and ready for another album for you to review. What have you picked today, mate?
Excellent. Today we're going to October 2011. It's Noel Gallagher's his debut album. Really, really good album. I listened to it a few times. That's at High Flying Birds. I like the cover of it. Don't know what it is, but it just caught my eye. This was produced by Noel Gallagher as well. I had 3 or 4 singles. The Death of You and Me, aka What a Life, If I Had a Gun, Dream On, and Everybody's in the Run. Now, what I will say before I start my review is, when I put this on, if you remember, I've done my Oasis one, I was just talking about the Beatles basically a lot of the time. Now, I was expecting that this time, but very, very pleasantly surprised. No thoughts about the Beatles or any comparison to this, so high respect here to Noel Gallagher and his songwriting. Never really picked up on it before, but really good album. So let's start. So we've got track number 1. It's called Everybody's on the Run. Nice, good, solid drum intro. Strong keyboard chords on this. Really nice. Mid-tempo song. Strong vocals. Nice echo running through the vocal mix. Really, really good song. Track 2, Dream On. Nice acoustic intro. Sort of more of a commercial sounding song. Really good raw vocals again. Very good lyrics. It's one of these good foot tapping songs. Great melody. And I'll be saying that a few times. He's really, really good at writing melodies. I got track 3, If I Had a Gun. Again, brilliant melody once again. Really a strong romantic song. Some of the lyrics I found, it's if I had a gun, I'd shoot a hole right through the sun. I'd burn the city down for you. If I had the time, I'd stop the world and make you mine. And every day would stay the same with you. Really nice, quite clever. You got 4, The Death of You and Me. So quite a twangy guitar sound intro. It's a wee bit like Dream On, more high-pitched vocals, which is good. It's not keeping the same vocal range through the album. Got a poetic ballad feel to this one. Nice enough song. Pleasant. Put it down as a really pleasant song. Track 5. I Want to Live in a Dream in My Record Machine. Again, the intro to this, it's like primary school playground, like kids playing, chasing around the playground. It's quite nice. Quite atmospheric though. Slow, but it's an okay tune. It's got a nice chorus change through this one. So it caught me off guard. I didn't know what direction it was going to go in. Again, nice song. You've got track 6, aka What a Life. Again, I'm going to say it. The only thing I can say is it's a solo Oasis album for me, and this must have been written for the next Oasis album before they had their troubles. It's a good, strong rock song, this one. The drums and piano go really, really well together. It's a solid song. Keeps your attention going on this one. It's quite dark lyrics, but nice lyrics. My favourite song on the album, this one. 7, Soldier Boys and Jesus Freaks. Really catchy intro. It's obviously typically, again, this is an Oasis influence one. It's the most one that I picked out to sound more Oasis, which is, quite a good thing. Quite a cheeky song with good story lyrics. It's all right. It's my least favourite on the song. I think it's because it just does sound like Oasis. It's the only song on this album that's Oasis. The rest, no. Then you've got track 8, aka The Broken Arrow. Nice fresh intro, great mix again, really good percussion, mid-tempo. Once again, another fantastic melody. Good song, nice orchestra, string arrangements through this one. Really nice, a warm song. Then you've got Stranded at the Wrong Beach. really haunting intro. This bit reminds me of T-Rex a little bit. Sort of the opening's a bit like T-Rex Get On, I think. The standard indie style drumming, which was just how it was. It's a little bit tired sounding, but it's not bad. But again, it's coming to the end of the album and it was doing that thing again. But then you've got track number 10, the final song's called Stop the Clocks, final song, bit of a country feel to it. Guitar with pedestal, I love that. You know, that twangy pedestal effect guitar, I love that. Really good instrument, acoustic guitar in underneath it, really nice. Good backing vocal harmony once again. Really good build up after the middle eight section. A really great song. Could have been in the first two opening songs. I'm going to finish on saying definitely Noel's got his own style, and it's not the Beatles style either. So big respect to Noel Gallagher and his high flying birds. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Really good album. Really enjoyed listening to it. It was fresh. I think that was his debut album. So yeah, I really liked it. 9 out of 10 for me, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, I've got it. I've got all of the solo albums. There's always the feel that there's something missing from their albums, though, and that's obviously their brother. There's parts of that album which could really do with a Liam vocal on it, and there's some of Liam's album which could really do with a bit of Noel influence on the chords. So it's still frustrating for me as an Oasis fan to see them so far apart and getting back together, and as each anniversary of an album passes, you just think, well, there's probably no chance of this happening. They're probably going to go and do what the Heroes did, the Beatles, and not get back together, which is frustrating for us all as Oasis fans.
Yeah.
But never say never. Maybe one day, rather than definitely maybe. What maybe one day they'll get back together. But I like that album. That was probably one of his best. He hasn't quite gone down the well track for me of a lot of Weller's albums. I think his music has got progressively more self-indulgent. I'll never call an album bad that Weller does, but I do feel that some of the stuff is experimental, which is great. But when it detracts away from what a great songwriter he is, I think that I think he spoiled himself with some of his later work. Weller and Noel hasn't gone down that route. The songs are always relevant. They've always got a message. And they're harmonious. And I was lucky enough to meet Noel Gallagher this year, which and get backstage and watch him at a closer quarters than normal. And it's something I'll always remember that. But fantastic album. That 9 out of 10 I would say is right. Certainly up there, and one which I've listened to on numerous occasions, and a good one, mate. A good one to go into the Christmas period with that, I think.
Yeah, I was just going to say to you, Steve, we were talking before about the Beatles single and how rare it is, etc., etc. I think you mentioned your friend's got a copy. It's going to be re-released because of so it's going to be a different variant. So the first one is going to be, the price will shoot up again. So if you can pass that message on, it's going to be released in different formats with some different changes to it. So he's got the first present, so hang on to it.
Definitely good stuff. Okay, we will get another one in before Christmas, mate. But I won't speak to you before Christmas Day. So have a good one, you and your family, and look forward to hearing from you in between Christmas and New Year. Take care, Rob.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
A big thanks to all our sponsors: Skips and Bins, telephone 0800 25 45 25 3, email inquiries at skipsandbins.com, website skipsandbins.com, easy contract, free and pay-as-you-go waste collection. Thanks again to Mr. Vicky's Sauces, handmade in Cumbria. If you'd like to order some, then give them a call on 01768 210 102. Go to the website, mrvickys.co.uk, or drop them an email, info@mrvickys.co.uk. A big thanks to United Group Travel. They're a family firm based in Morpeth with pickups throughout the Northeast. No strangers on our tours, just people you haven't met yet. They've got a presence on Facebook and a website, unitedgrouptravel.com. If you want to make a booking, give them a call on 01670 632 460 or mobiles 0791 666 4174 0795 71 41654. Thanks to Darren Baldwin Funerals, independent funeral directors, let us look after you in your time of need. They're based on Old Durham Road in Gateshead, and you can contact them at their website, darrenbaldwinfunerals.co.uk, email darren@darrenbaldwinfunerals.co.uk, or give them a call, 0191 478 2730. A big thanks to Media Arts for all the help with the technical side of things, and a big thanks to New Workwear. You can find them at newworkwear.com. If you want to help the channel, hit the thumb up to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and share to your other social media. You can also pay a one-off fee of £25 to get a scarf, a cup, a pen, and a membership card. Go to the website, nufcmatters.com, and click membership, or put your smartphone over this QR code. We also support the food bank on this channel. If you want to make some donations virtually, go to nufcfansfoodbank.co.uk and make a donation today. We're also a podcast on Spotify, iTunes, and other podcast providers. Just search NUFC Matters. I'm also a part of the Northeast Footy Brekkie Show. You can listen to that Monday to Friday, 7 till 9 at thetuneuk.com. We've also got an event coming up next year. It's in January the 19th at the Tyneside Irish Centre. It's an evening with Nobby Solano. Tickets are available on voucher for £20. Don't forget, Supermac and Gibbo do every pre-match at Louis Liquor Store. It's free entry, children welcome, and there is great food by Fed's Fried Chicken. They're usually on pre-match and sometimes post-match at Louis Liquor Store.